Hi viewers, welcome to EasyLearn YouTube channel. In this channel, you can find all the information regarding cloud computing and about Amazon Web Services. Let's start our session. Cloud computing. Agenda. In this session, going to have a look about what is cloud computing, history of cloud computing, types, and about AWS. What is cloud computing? A simple definition of cloud computing involves delivering over the internet. From software and analytics to secure and safe data storage and networking resources, you can access the cloud data from any computer that have internet access. In our day-to-day life, different cloud applications are using. As an example, we can say send a data to your friend via web, use a mobile app, download an image, or play an online video game. All these activities are stored in cloud and exist in some digital space. When talking in business criteria, cloud computing means improved collaboration and productivity as well as significant cost reduction. It means better data protection, improved availability, and expanded access of cut-edge technology. In one word, we can say cloud computing as on demand or pay as you go. You can use it whenever you need and pay per use. Think of it as electricity. In essence, the cloud is a form of utility computing. You create an account or pick your provider and your services are available to you anytime. You are billed at the end of the month only for what you used. This form of storing and accessing your data gives you full control over resources, usage and spending as you go. I just gave a very simple brief about cloud computing. Let's go to the next slide. History of cloud computing. The word cloud computing got more familiarized from 2006, which was introduced again by Amazon. Before that, in 1977, cloud symbol was used to represent computing equipments were originated by APARANET, which stands for Advanced Research Project Agency Network. It is the first wide area packet switching network for implementation of TCP/IP protocol. Then by CIS network, it stands for Computer Science Network. Later year, it was carried forwarded by many organizations, Apple, General Magic, AT&T, etc. In 1990s, telecommunication companies who previously offered dedicated point-to-point data circuit being offering VPN. You all know about VPN, which is virtual private network with quality and low cost. They are beginning to use the symbol of cloud computing. Continuously, everyone start to represent the symbol cloud, which denote the point between what the provider was responsible for and what user were responsible for. Cloud computing extended these boundaries to cover all the server as well as the network infrastructure. In 2006, Amazon created AWS and introduced EC2, which is Elastic Cloud Computing. In 2008, Google released Google Cloud. In 2010, Microsoft released Microsoft Azure. In 2011, IBM released the IBM Smart Cloud. This was a brief history about cloud computing. Let's start the next session. In the slide, we are going to discuss about types of cloud computing. Generally, cloud computing is classified as public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud. In public cloud, it comes under the example includes Amazon, Microsoft, Google. These company provides the both service and infrastructure which are shared by all the customers. It contains massive amount of available spaces. In this, IaaS, PaaS, SaaS were included. When we talk about private cloud usually reside behind a firewall and utilized by a single organization, completely on-premise cloud. When we come into hybrid cloud, It is the combination of private and public cloud. Now we are going to have a look about more detail about the public cloud. In public cloud, the IaaS, PaaS and SaaS are included, which stands for infrastructure as a service, platform as a service and software as a service. These are the different types of cloud computing model. This infrastructure, PaaS and SaaS includes the model of our cloud computing. How the architecture, in other words we can say as architecture or model representation of cloud computing. At first we are going to have a look about infrastructure as a service. As the foundation of cloud computing, IaaS is the most flexible type of cloud service. It provides a completely virtualized computing infrastructure that is proficient and managed over the internet. Normally the IaaS manage the physical end of the infrastructure. For example, server, data storage, etc. in a data center, but allow customer to fully customized the thing like OS, middleware, application and development tools. IaaS is a great option for small companies and startups that don't have the resources to purchase the hardware and software needed to create their own network intently. It also takes the day-to-day burden of managing computer infrastructure off the hands of IT department. The IaaS free them to focus on their core business. All the managing the resources was handled by infrastructure as a service. For example, we can say that Microsoft Azure, AWS, Cisco, these are the example for IaaS. The next type is platform as a service. It's situated a bit higher up the cloud computing pyramid, which comparing with IaaS, it provides all the tool available and needed. But PaaS, when it comes, provide a framework needed to build, test, deploy, manage and update software product. PaaS extremely helpful for any company that develops software and web applications. For example, Google Cloud Engine, Elastic Beanstalk. Then we can go into the next part, which is software as a service. And SaaS, it is fully developed software solution ready for purchase and use over the internet on a subscription basis. Many SaaS applications run directly through the web browser, eliminating the need for downloading and installation. Amazon Web Services. AWS provide a highly reliable, scalable, low-cost infrastructure platform in the cloud that powers hundreds of businesses in 190 countries around the world with data center location in US, Europe, Brazil, Japan and Australia. Advantages of AWS: low cost, open and flexible, secure. Solutions which come under AWS are application hosting, websites, backup and storage, enterprise IT, content delivery, database. These are the very simple explanation which I gave about AWS. For the usage of AWS, at first we have to create a AWS account from the URL aws.amazon.com. The creation of website will have only take 5 minutes. After successful creation of AWS account, we have to launch our application in AWS. Let's conclude this session. On the upcoming video, I will be updating how to launch and utilize the AWS services. Please comment your suggestions, like my video, subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Signing off.